papers are due on Monday. You work on revisions only today. This is not a day for you to be working on writing your own paper. You share your documents like we talked about, give each other feedback. What this project is the 10th graders doing their controversial issues paper, and it's a research project that's a little daunting for them quite often. So what we're doing this year, the librarian Megan Ashworth came to me and was talking about this Noodle Tools program that she's had at the library, and it helps the kids track their research as they're going through, because that's always a problem. They have their note cards, they're everywhere, or they have photocopies, and it never really puts things together very well for them. So we use Noodle Tools. They all created accounts, and it's free for them to do that. And then what they do is they organize all their research. They're using databases only. They're not just doing like the blind Google search. They're using the library database. It's actually e-libraries where they're focusing mainly on. They're each day going through and making sure that they paraphrase what they're getting, so that they're synthesizing the information, so that they're moving toward supporting their thesis statement every day. After they do that, now what they're able to do is link their Noodle Tools research directly into Google Docs, which is really neat because it just shares it automatically with that. I can look at all their Noodle Tools cards, I can go in and do comments on it and give them feedback and see where the research is going. Then what they can do is start organizing everything, create an outline, and pull everything into a Google Docs paper, which they share with me. I can go through and look at it. They can start doing revisions then by sharing the Google Doc with each of their people in their group. They all have fairly similar topics. And then they can make suggestions because they've all become an expert on that topic in a little different area. Then they're able to go back through and give revision suggestions on how to improve the supporting details, how well does the topic sentence support the thesis statement, and it's all tracked there for me because I can go back in on every single student's paper and see all the comments that they made, where usually, the way it used to be, they would end up making these comments, writing them on little slips of paper, they'd get handed back to the student, and they'd disappear forever. This way they're tracked on that paper, and I can go back through and see what kind of feedback the kids are given, and I can give them feedback on their feedback, which I think is really one of the most beneficial things when we can start doing stuff like that. So right now this class is finalizing their rough drafts, and they're starting to go into the revision process a little bit, and it's enabling them to work at home, to share things at home with each other and do a little bit more efficient, effective work. And I think they're going to get a little bit more out of this than just the old Microsoft Word way we used to do it.
What we're doing right now is we're editing each other's papers and commenting and giving each other feedback. And you can access all of the people that you share with on your own computer, and different people can give you feedback and what you should change, and it works pretty good. It's easier and it makes it not as boring because you can do fun comments. You're still doing what you're supposed to do, but it's not like sitting at the desk with paper and pencil and just editing. If I'm wrong, I could just send her a message.